we all doing out there? Let me get closer to the mic. How's that? Good morning on this 02.14.2022. Current time is 05:23 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Chris, technician. Yes, happy Valentine's Day. Today is Valentine's Day. Good morning. It's still a little bit loud, isn't it? I got it tapered down. Let me taper it down. Okay, but I got it in. Good morning. How are we all doing? And yes, I do have the morning coffee, and we are starting early this morning than normal. Normally it's like, what, 5:35, actually 5:35 or 5:40 when I get started. And yes, I know the Rams won. Yeah, we'll get to that. Yesterday being the Super Bowl, it's all over and said and done. And but we are starting this Monday, getting the week started here, and working for the weekend again. Actually, yeah, I got to work, and then I get Saturday off, and then I work Sunday. I got two long work weeks after this, and no more NFL till August. Yeah. But we had some football yesterday, and then I did morning broadcast. I didn't do much of anything else other than hang out. And the missus did watch the Puppy Bowl. I guess it was Duff and Ruff. Duff won. I think that was the blue team that won. It was I don't know. I watched a little bit of it. It's like, okay, other than the puppies were cute. But so that's an annual thing. That was on yesterday at 2:00 on the Animal Planet channel there. And let's see. Currently here in the southern tier of upstate New York, it is the thermometer out there in the kitchen says 13 degrees Fahrenheit, and here on the web page it says 3 degrees. So it's in between 3 degrees to. It's cold out. Let's just say that. It's cold out. It's winter. We're going to be partly cloudy skies this morning. Will become overcast during the afternoon. High 19 degrees, so it's going to be a cold day today. 19 degrees. Winds out of the northwest, 10 to 15. That's why it's going to be cold. It's the winds are pushing a little bit. The sun will be rising here this morning at 07:04 a.m., which is in about an hour and 40 minutes thereabouts. And let's see, sunrise out there in Deming, New Mexico, 6:54. Wasn't that the time yesterday, Chris? Or was it 6:53? It's only about a minute that it adds, and then the sun will be setting at 5:37 p.m. We get another, and I'm looking out the window. Do I still see it? No, it's passed over the house. The moon was out there. The moon is sitting at 94% visibility. We do have a full moon coming Wednesday. Wednesday is the full moon. And let's see, out there, Deming, New Mexico, 25 degrees. Currently 70. Okay. No, I didn't miss your weather. I just nice and calm. Nice. I'll get to it. I got multiple screens here, Chris. I see you. I just we got it. I got your weather there. You're going to be you're a little bit warmer than we are. What did they say? 12. Yeah, you're. I wish we were 25 degrees. I wish we had that 70 degree. It was warm yesterday in the Super Bowl, and it wasn't a factor. All intents and purposes, they played indoors, didn't they, in that new stadium? A couple $2 billion for that. I was pretty impressed with the flyover. The flyover they had yesterday was tremendous at the beginning of the Super Bowl. It was performed, of course, by the Air Force, United States Air Force. They had a group of different aircraft there. Let's see, they included the U.S. Air Force F-15 demo team. There was an F-16 in there. There was the Viper demo team, the A-10 demo team. There was an A-10 in there. The F-22 demo team. So, the F-35, F-16, and F-22, they're all the primary aircraft there for the Air Force. And then they had, leading the pack, was an Air Force Heritage Flight Foundation P-51 Mustang. Now, the P-51 Mustang, just to let you have the halftime show, was, I wouldn't go to that extreme, but yeah, I'll talk about that. The P-51 Mustang, it's a World War II fighter. The significance of that is a lot of people don't realize this is Black History Month, okay? And we got various things going on to celebrate Black History Month. And the P-51 was a significant fighter in World War II, primarily over in the European theater, because the Tuskegee Airmen, they flew the P-51. They were known as the Red Tails. The back of their back tail was painted red, and they were known as. There's a movie called Red Tails talking about their story, and I had a chance to meet quite a few of them here during an air show open house, and it was pretty. To me, to meet anybody that took part in World War II is tremendous. It's an opportunity. It's walking history. So the Tuskegee Airmen, they flew the P-51. So I think that a lot of people I don't think caught on to that. They don't realize unless you know Air Force history like I do, to a certain degree, as far as that goes. And let's see. Oh, Randy W. Horton just OscarNavigation.com. You put a link up. It just popped up on my screen. Let's see. Tina, good morning. Good morning, Tina. Glad to have you here. The reason I said that, I grew up listening to that music when I was young. So you don't like the music? Chris saying good morning to Tina, and Tina saying good morning to. That's the chat in the here on Twitch. There, folks, on the replay. There's some people in the chat, and I make it a point to try and repeat what's in the chat as far as that goes. So the good flyover, I tweeted a picture of it over the stadium. Of course, I don't think a lot of people in the stadium probably saw it they probably had it on the big screen there, the flyover. So I thought that was pretty significant. And as far as that goes, let me get to our thought for the day. Our thought for the day is from Vincent van Gogh. And Vincent van Gogh, just to give you the rundown on him, was a Dutch post-impressionist painter who posthumously became one of the most famous and influential figures in Western art history. In a decade, he created 2,100 art pieces of artwork, including around 800 oil paintings, most of which date from the last 2 years of his life. And if you have one of those paintings, you're a rich person, because they're pretty high price there as far as that goes. But his thought for the day is the more I think it over, the more I feel that there's nothing more truly artistic than to love people. It gets you right there, doesn't it? Let me read that again. The more I think it over, the more I feel that there is nothing more true artistic than to love people. And he did that with his art. His artwork is brilliant as far as that goes. Again, when I was a kid growing up, I thought it was just a bunch of paint. But you get to appreciate that when you get older, I guess, and as the years go. Just like I talk about poetry and stuff like that. Let's see. I also have an article for you to read later on, if you want the link. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I didn't have time to turn the mic off. Sorry. Yeah, we should, yeah, we could probably do that, Chris. That sounds like an idea, depending on what it is and stuff. But I wanted to get on here early because just to talk about the Super Bowl because it is a big, significant, a significant uh, thing in our American culture here. That the game, of course, the Rams, Los Angeles Rams did win. And yeah, go ahead and put the link at it. I'll go ahead and look at it here on the Surface 3. And what is it? It was a good game. It wasn't a fantastic game, but it was a good game. I enjoyed it. I watched the whole thing, the whole four quarters, and LA was up at halftime, and then the Bengals came back, and the Rams were able to come back, and primarily it. I posted something here. The significant Aaron. They were leading 23-20 with when Aaron Franklin or Aaron frickin' Donald, the middle linebacker there, the defense. He was a very significant part of the uh, the end game there and stuff as far as stopping the Bengals. I think that was in the last 30 seconds or something like that or whatever. But let me see what or last 43 seconds. The play that was Bengals had it, and they had 43 seconds to at least get a field goal to tie it to go to overtime, which I think a lot of people thought it was going to go that way, but it evidently did it because Aaron Donald, who's number, I think it's 99, he came and he sacked him. Bengals quarterback, he got sacked quite a bit. It just caught up with him. You know, he's the most sacked quarterback this season. I guess they had some stats on that. So, but the the Los Angeles Rams are the NFL Super Bowl champions, and we congratulate them. And as far as that, they made it all about LA as far as that goes. Where LA is like they got their issues as a city, I guess. But so the game was great. I liked it. The game-winning TD capped off a historical season for the Rams. Yeah, their TD because some will say the penalties. There was one penalty the Bengals did where there was an obvious face mask that wasn't called, and there was a ref right there. I got a little irked at that, but I think people will talk about the end game there. There was a couple penalties on the defense for the Bengals. They could have challenged it. So, boo-hoo. It's football. I think it was a clean game throughout. Probably in that aspect, it wasn't a spectacular Super Bowl, but it was a good Super Bowl. I wish I could say that about the halftime show because the halftime show it was just noise to me on the TV. I couldn't understand anything. It just that's the and that's the majority of the Super Bowl halftimes. They don't the sound doesn't come in. And yeah, go ahead and send it in the chat as far as that goes. So we got a reference to it and stuff like that. Let's see. Let me come back. Let's see. The halftime show. Chris didn't like. I'm not going to say that word. The reason I said it because I grew up listening to. See that's what I don't understand. As far as that goes, Chris. You grew up with that, maybe because you couldn't hear it or whatever. I mean, the only part I did was Eminem. Is that his name there? I listened to him. I've listened to his music, and I can understand his words and the lyrics. But when it's just a bunch of people jumping around, it's like, what's this all about? It's just supposedly one of the rappers was supposed to either Snoop Dogg. I know who Snoop Dogg is because I see him on the Corona beer commercials there. I know who he is. Have I listened to anything? Not really. The other two people there, the lady there that's supposed to be the queen of hip hop and stuff. I don't know who she is. And I'm an average middle-aged American and stuff like that. So it's like supposedly Eminem, he kneeled and stuff like that. I saw him. It's like, oh, okay, he's just getting down. That's part of the act to get out of this shot and stuff like that. Supposedly, he kneeled where nobody knelt during the national anthem. Everybody seemed like they were very proud. I even stood up in my living room with my hand over my heart. National anthem was beautiful. America the Beautiful, that was said before that, was gorgeous. And yeah, who is it? Koopa? Is that the guy who got the touchdown and put the? Yeah, Koopa. I'm watching the replay here on a Twitter post and stuff like that. And they had a couple tries, and you knew they were going to get it. When if you're sitting there on the half-yard line, they're going to get it. But the halftime show. Let me see. Let me get back to. It wasn't, the commercials were, let's just say the commercials were better. I think the commercials were, they were pretty good last year. The commercials, I think, were fun this year. They were pretty, some of them were, anyone with any one of them with a baby in it was pretty cool, I thought. So I would say the commercials were better, way better than the halftime show. And I'm being honest here. It was just noise in my ears. I couldn't understand it. The people, choreograph. Okay, they were doing the line dancing or something like that, or whatever you want to call it, synchronized dancing. It did not impress me. It just like, and they said it was the greatest show, Super Bowl show. No. Yeah, just when you can't hear the lyrics. You can't expect people that have probably heard these people before. Snoop Dogg, the lady there, I don't know what her name is, and Emma. I understood the halftime show. I heard I could not hear the words, Chris, and I think you heard the words because you understood the music. I don't listen to the music. I'm a rock and roller. I listen to rock and roll. I understood a little bit of Eminem because I knew that song and stuff like that. The other stuff is like, I tried. Be honest, I tried. Okay, they're probably they are. I shouldn't say they are talented artists, or else they wouldn't be on that venue. So I'm just going to have to probably go back and listen. And I'm not into the hip hop stuff. It's I know that's an LA thing and stuff like that. So they were trying to make it all about that. Let's see. Let me catch up on the things here. The reason you grew up to music, but you still didn't like it. That's interesting. Yes. Okay. Let's get the link. Okay, you got the link. I'll look at the link here. Let me catch up on here. I like the halftime show. Oh, you like the halftime show? Okay. See, I didn't like it. I thought I'd give it a thumbs down. It's just because it was just noise. If you can't understand something, and I did, and the music, I could hear music and stuff like that. I could not. Maybe it was just because it's on the TV. The acoustics and the audio, I could not hear at all. The missus sort of liked it, I guess, a little bit, but
it was good if you like that kind of music.
Okay, that's what the missus said. It was good if you like that kind of music. You like that kind of music, Chris, so you're going to think it's. I'm not going to say it was bad. It's just like I said, you got to respect that venue. That is a high exposure venue, so I'm not going to say it. But you said it was like, you said the S word on that though. I gotta go back and reread. You liked it, but you said, the halftime show was. Oh, was the okay? You were making it. You were using a word for the pause. Okay, I forgot. I didn't see the. I thought I just saw was that the makes it a different thing. Okay, I got it. See, I understand that because I went back and reread it and stuff. It's just like the music. If I could understand the lyrics, and the thing is that the hip hop music, there's a lot of times I gotta because I have a partial hearing loss because of my years in the Air Force and listening to aircraft spin around, and I didn't have my ear protection in. So, but you understood the halftime show, and you heard the words. Okay, right. The lyrics are important to like it. Yeah, Tina, that's exactly. Yeah, and so Eminem, I like Eminem. I've got a couple of his songs in my listening list that I like listening to, and they're very powerful words. And it's a very powerful songs that he. But the other thing, it's just when they're not that clear, it's just like, what are they talking about? I'm hearing noise that's somewhat like music, but people jumping around. I just don't I just didn't understand the. I know they had the cars there for the hip hop and the neighborhood with the. I understand that there's underlining imagery there and stuff like that. I post the link, by the way. Okay, let me check this link here. What's it say here? It's Deming. Deming. Oh, okay. Deming. They battled the three. Let's see. I gotta unblock the ads here. Let me get this. Okay, it's a firefighting ad. Okay, yeah, that's always welcome, Chris. Yeah, because was your dad on that call? Was your did your father? Let's see. Deming firefighters battle three fires in less than 20. Ooh. Oh wow, and they were probably because of there's a lot of people that left. Okay. Um, I'll have to post that on the Tauga Fire Protection. Deming firefighters responded to three fires in less than 24 hours. We got a saying, they always come in threes. You say that to your dad, Chris, and he'll understand. They always come in threes. When you get the first one and then there's a second one right after it, you're waiting for that third one. But in less than 24 hours, Thursday. Okay, that was this past Thursday, late evening and into Friday early morning. Just before midnight on Thursday, firefighters took to the blaze at the old J. Key Ford Lincoln Mercury dealership on Old East Pine Street. The building had been abandoned. That right there, the building abandoned. I suspect arson. I would not. It's been empty since 2018. That flag just went up as a firefighter, as a fire inspector, as far as that goes. And property was for sale because they can collect on the insurance through a Southern New Mexico real estate. The entire complex, showroom, office, service, and garage were gutted and total loss. So the investigations from New Mexico Fire Marshal's office in Santa Fe were at the scene Friday. Investigation into the cause of the fire. The Jack Key building was also burglarized recently. The contents that were taken in the burglary were recovered by the Deming Police Department. At 12:30 a.m. on Friday, La Familia, the family bakery, is located on 400 block East Poplar Street, was engulfed in flames. The Mexican bakery is also addressed as a residential in the rear of the building. The roof of the building collapsed. Ooh, that's not good. That didn't look like a very good structure either. And then at 2 p.m. Saturday, Friday, battle a brush fire in the corner of San Miguel and Walnut Street on Deming South Side. The quick response by firefighters may prevent the burning brush, which would have endangered some homes there. That's and it's showing. Okay, they're on the brush fire there, and they're wearing their air packs. That's good. That's and they're bunkered out. Okay, thanks for the article, Chris. That's pretty interesting. I'm always interested in. Yeah, that car dealership. I think. Let's see. Deming Police escort staff from the state fire marshal's office during an investigation at the former JK's motor dealership. I just a hunch. Yes, he was there. He was there. Okay, so he was doing the overnight. So, yeah, they come in threes, Chris. That's, and like I said, the usually abandoned buildings that have been sitting and they're for sale for a long time. They're not making any money. The people, they can't sell the property. So what's the next best thing? Psst, torch it. I learned that in my arson class when I was going to University of Maryland. Back in the Air Force days and stuff like that. So it's just it's abandoned, so it was intentionally start. There's nothing in there, so unless again, just it's something. It's been burglarized, so that's they'll probably say, "Oh, it was burglarized again," and they just decided to torch. Yeah, that's a good cover story. That just my observation. As far as I'm probably wrong or whatever, but I just I do as a retired firefighter from the United States Air Force, I do look at calls there, and I sort of Monday morning quarterback them. So it's just like. So that's our interesting article. I'm going to call that our interesting article, Chris. Thank you for sharing that. And as far as that goes, I appreciate it. Yeah, anything. Yeah, you're more than welcome. Anything your dad does it makes the news. You can put it. Just let me know. Put the link up, and we'll do it. But 3 fires in less than 24 hours. That's a shift that your dad and the other firefighters will remember for sure, as far as that goes. Let's see. Back to the Super Bowl. Again, the halftime. Like I said, I enjoyed the commercials more. Let's see. There was one, two, three, four, five, six rappers. Okay, I know who. I'm looking at a picture of them at the end where they're all together in the middle. There's Snoop Dogg. There's one gentleman with a white headband. I don't know who he is. Then the so-called, they dubbed the Queen of Hip Hop. Then this other gentleman, I don't know who he is. Then there's another guy. I think he's the guy that popped out of the boxes, whatever that represents. And then there's Eminem. He's standing there like this. It's just I like Eminem. I like his music. Is it the hard hip hop? If I can't understand the lyrics, it's just noise to me. It's just any type. It's just country's the same way. If I don't understand the country, there's some country that you can't. You gotta. What is he saying? The tunes are all right. I guess it's music, but it's just like if you can't fully enjoy it if you don't know the lyrics. Let's see. I'm just going through the latest Twitter feeds here as far as for the Super Bowl, and there's. I guess there's a lot of people that liked it. Of course, that's going to be the people that really enjoy rap. Oh, okay, here we are. Dr. Drew, Snoop Dogg, Doggy, Snoop Dogg, Eminem. Okay, 50 Cent. I've heard of 50 Cent. I don't know which one of those. Then Kendrick Lamar and Mary J. Bilge. I don't know her. That's the first time I've ever seen her. When Lady Gaga did it, she came from the thing down and stuff. I knew her music. I understood what she was saying, and but was it a good? No, it was just theatrics and stuff like that. She's a great singer. She sings better in the studio with Tony Bennett back in the day. When I think Tony Bennett, is he still? I'm not sure if he's Tony Bennett, a great singer, from the old days and stuff like that. So thank you for the list there, Chris. You're lucky nobody got hurt, so that's good. See that's. Well, I guess that's the rep you have with rap, because there was a shooting with who's that other kid there? He supposedly does rap too. The white kid there. North of the stadium, they had a shooting at a gathering. There was I can't think of his name. Let's see. This was Tupac's show. If he was alive. Oh, Tupac. I guess I take it Tupac wasn't. Let's see. I'm just glancing over. I feel bad. As far as the Cincinnati Bengals, they've got they got a young quarterback. They're going to have another try at it, stuff like that. So, but let's see. Yeah, they had the instruments going. The guy, the one big dude there, he was playing at the piano there right after Eminem's, and I just didn't. Let's see, Dr. Drew, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, and Mary perform a star-studded lineup. performed together at the Pepsi Super Bowl halftime. The artists teamed up for an electrified display that celebrated the rich music legacy of the West Coast hip hop. So it's geared towards the West Coast hip hop, and and I think there's West Coast, East Coast, and they were always battling and stuff like that. So, it is. Let's see. Once upon a time, the Super Bowl. Oh, what happened to that one? I lost that one. What the hell happened? Oh, my Twitter feed is just going crazy. There's a lot of people just commenting on it and stuff like that. But I remember when, Michael Jackson, that was a good one. I liked the one with Bruce Springsteen. U2 played, did Queen ever play a Super Bowl halftime show? Pronounced Dre. Okay. Thanks, Tina. Yes. um, Hopefully I won't get scrutinized. I'm sorry I mispronounced the name. I don't like saying a name. I can't. Let's see. Seemed very similar to the last time the Rams won the Super Bowl. Yeah, the last time they won the Super Bowl, they were known as the St. Louis Rams and stuff, and I think that was with Chris Warner, or was it? I'm not sure what. Let's see. I'm just scanning over the Twitter feed here as far as congratulations to the Los Angeles Rams, and for the Bengals, well, there's always next year. For me, though, thanks for retweeting that, Chris. I just got to that on the Twitter feed. For me, when the Cincinnati Bengals beat the Buffalo Bills, that was the ball game right there. That was that game. This game was okay. It was battling. Yeah, we could do the dinner report. Let's go ahead and do the dinner report. But the Bengals, that hurt a little bit. So that's one of the reasons I used to like the Rams growing up. But we're going to do the dinner report now as far as that goes. That's a good call there, Chris, because we're getting towards the end here as far as that goes. And had an extra 5-10 minutes here. So the dinner report brought to you by Chris Technician. The dinner report here on the broadcast, that being, did I get the right title in? Let me double check this as far as that goes, and let me check my sound while I'm at it. And let's see, I'm bringing up my Twitter feed again. Let's see. For Chris's dinner report, he had pepperoni pizza from Pizza Hut and mini cinnamon rolls. Okay. And Tina had pork chops, roasted potatoes. Oh, I love the roasted potatoes and salad. Okay, yes, and the dinner report, a regular presentation here by the people in the chat as well as myself. We didn't have anything special. We had what do we have? Oh, we had chicken. We had chicken with green beans, and I'm thinking about. I'm still stuck on the think. Was it the sandwiches we had, the grilled cheese that we had Saturday? But we had chicken. The missus made up some chicken with green beans, and we had some raw broccoli on the table. But afterwards, we had some more tiramisu, and there's enough left over for tonight. So the tiramisu, very good tiramisu. So Tina had pork chops, roasted potatoes. I always love roasted potatoes. So the dinner report, a Chris Technician original, brought to you here on the Monday Morning Coffee at Twitch broadcast, and he also brings the dinner report over there on our good friend Randy W. Horton's broadcast as far as that goes. So we appreciate it, Chris, as far as the dinner report. It's one of the things that we have here that we for those people watching on the replay, I do a meet and greet, have the coffee, which I do have a cup, and we chat a little bit, give you a thought for the day, and then we have an interesting. And thank you, Chris. And you're saying you're welcome. Appreciate it. And Chris giving us our interesting article about the firefighting. I'm always interested in the firefighting. I used to post those a lot. I got a Tioga Fire Protection and a fire prevention blog on Blogger. I used to post all the line of duty deaths, but since COVID, I stopped doing that. It just got too heart wrenching as far as. I still follow the national line of duty deaths. And last year, the majority of them were all COVID related, and this year it's starting out to be the same. It's all COVID related as far as firefighters and firefighters and EMTs being exposed to that, and as far as that goes, so it's a big impact on the emergency services of communities as far as that goes, and stuff. So. But and then we do the dinner report. The dinner report, we enjoy doing. It's neat to. I think there's time. I think at the day job we talk about what we had if we went to fast food, because I don't go to fast food that often now. I used to go. It used to be a daily thing, but I'm a lot older and I don't need that stuff on a daily basis, or else I wouldn't be here as far as that goes. So. And we're at 39 minutes already. Holy crap! Where did time go? It just feels like we just started. It literally feels like we just started. So we had a good show, or a good broadcast here. I don't like calling them shows. It's a broadcast. Even though there's a little bit of a format stuff. It's a broadcast. It's just like when I'm doing audio. I'm doing the audio. People call, "Why are you doing a podcast?" No, well, to each his own, I guess. So, let's see. With that, I think this is where we'll go ahead and exit stage left as far as that goes. What are the gas prices? Oh, I did gas up. Let's see. I got a few minutes. I gassed up Saturday. It was the one gas station. Most of the gas stations are $3.69, but there's a gas station down the road that I gassed up at $3.50. Or no. It's $3.65, I think. Yeah, $3.65. But the gas station I went to Saturday to gas up to top off the tank was at $3.59. So I saved 6 cents a gallon and stuff. So I'm hoping gas comes down. So and then yesterday I went and I had to get an iTunes card because I needed. My iTunes pays for my Paramount channel. So I went out to the local drugstore. To gas prices there are $3.34. Well, enjoy it. $3.34. We'd love to be $3.34, Chris. Even though that's still high. And Tina, thanks. At 6, I go to radio station behind. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that. I see you tweeted them out there. So thank you, Chris. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, go ahead and go. I'm going to be ending here in a couple minutes and stuff. But I went and got an iTunes card and for the life of me, and I even went back to the drugstore saying, "Is there something?" Take care, Tina. We'll see you. Have a great Monday. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. So real quick, I got a card. Put $50 in the account there to pay for my Paramount channel because I want to make sure there's enough in there because next month is Halo comes out on Paramount, and have a great Valentine's Day, Rich. Yeah, I will. But the card I couldn't plug it into the computer here. I had to use the iPad mini to get onto iTunes to put in. I don't know what happened, but it's also. So that's what I was busy doing yesterday morning. I just remembered that. Okay, folks, we're going to go ahead and exit stage left here. And I appreciate Chris being in the broadcast. And also... Tina, and Chris is saying, as always, Bazanga, and of course, let me see, is the music coming in on here? Yep, it's coming in. And I'm not hearing the music now. I'm hearing myself just a little bit and stuff like that, but the music is playing. So thank you. And as always, Chris coming in with the Bazanga from Sheldon, from Big Bang there. But you all have a Bazanga type of day, and have a great day. Don't just have a good day. Have a great day. And with that, this is Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich over there on Twitter. That's my mainstay here on all these fine social media networks. You all live life, have fun. Ciao for now. And as always, peace. Take care, folks.